Show Saturday at 11 Eastern on Fox and the Fox Sports app. Interesting, Shannon. Interesting. The Browns will have an interesting twist when they actually travel to play the Bengals on Sunday. Hue Jackson will be on the sideline for Cincinnati. Hue was fired by the Browns last month and was hired as a special assistant to Marvin Lewis. Baker Mayfield was asked yesterday about a possible advantage for the Bengals. Let's take a listen.
Do you think Hue's knowledge of the playbook with personnel would give the Bengals an advantage at all? No. Why not?
Just no.
Skip.
Whoa.
What does that tell you?
That young man just said a whole lot in 3 little words. No, just no. And I loved it because I believe that Baker Mayfield has little to no respect left for Hue Jackson. And I told you how much it infuriated me the night after that Hard Knocks scene that we saw.
He wanted the backup job.
He called him in with Drew Stanton in front of the Hard Knocks cameras and informed Baker Mayfield, the #1 overall pick, son, you have just won the backup job over Drew Stanton. Way to go. And to Hue's credit, he sat right here at the Undisputed desk and he said, you know, I wish I had that one back. I shouldn't have done it in front of the cameras. I don't think he minded doing it. It just was in front of the cameras for all the world to see.
Great.
So I appreciate you for doing that. But Hue from the start stuck with Tyrod Taylor. And I didn't love it because he wouldn't even give Baker a chance to compete for the job. And I think Baker lost all respect for Hue as an offensive coordinator type, as an offensive mind. And I believe that this Sunday that Baker was speaking his heart, that he is not threatened at all by what Hue knows about Baker or their offense, because they've probably changed it completely now. It's all think so. A whole new approach.
Yeah, they ain't changed it. They still call them the same play. First of all, it's hard for me to believe that the head coach that's been there for what? This was his 3rd year. It's hard for me to believe that he doesn't have intimate knowledge. Because we saw in Hard Knocks, we saw the former linebacker from the Philadelphia Eagles, I think it's Michael Kendrick, come in and give a scouting report. Okay, this guy doesn't want that smoke
about the Eagles, and it was detailed, and it was insightful.
So you mean to tell me the head coach is not going to be more detailed than a linebacker that can tell you things, the pros and cons about every player on that roster? It's hard for me to believe that he's not going to help. Hard for me to believe.
You think big advantage Cincinnati?
Is it an advantage? Yes. Will it help them? I think it will help them, but at the end of the day, you still have to go out there and play and execute. You might know a guy's weakness, but if you can't put him in the situation where he has to play to that weakness, well, you're not going to win. So they haven't changed the offense as much as you like for them to think they changed. No, that's the same offense, same plays, and Hugh's going to go out there and give them the blueprint. Bengals going to get them.
You think so? I think Baker Mayfield is not afraid of Hue at all, because the truth is Baker Mayfield's afraid of nobody.
But the question is, you said you like what Baker said. Do you believe that Hue Jackson would have an advantage? Yes or no?
I do not. It's no more advantage than anybody would have who has been in camp with somebody. It's still hard to stop it. When he executes right. And remember, to Hue's credit also, he did sit right here and he was raving about his arm talent. And he said he was surprised by it, that it was stronger than he thought it was.
But, you know, for it not to work, why do teams consistently bring guys in and have them says, okay, well, tell me about this guy. Okay, well, tell me about that guy. Well, tell me about the system. Why do they continue to do that if it has no effect?
Well, I don't know. You can try it, but I've just been around good teams before. I covered a lot of good teams where they'd be like, you can have our plays. But it just doesn't matter.
But here's the thing, Skip. How many of them have had the head coach of that team in their building? I don't know if we've ever seen a situation like that. Have we?
No.
Okay.
Do you really think Baker's at a huge disadvantage? I do not.
I didn't think he's at a huge disadvantage, but I think what he was able to provide, I think that can help the Cincinnati's offense and defense. Yes, I do.
Maybe a little bit, but I think deep down Baker is just on fire to play.
Oh yeah,
play really
Keep
well.
Keep in check.
Huh?
You got to take the emotion out of the game to play well.
You know what? He plays angry really well.
Yeah, he lost a bunch of games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, his team's gotten healthy. He's got some of his receivers back.
Okay. We'll go see.
And we will see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
You like Cleveland?
I mean, Drew Brees just lit him up there in Cincinnati.
Oh, so now Baker Mayfield's Drew Brees. Is that what you have us to believe? Jenny.
Well, I disagree, Shannon, because he thrives under the emotion. He plays better when he has something.
What happened in Georgia?
What happened? The defense?
Hey, wait a second.
Okay, Jenny Bayless.
Wait a second. Baker Mayfield threw for 200 yards in the first half against one of the two best defenses in college football.
How much he ended up with? How many yards he ended up with?
He did get hurt in that game.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
No.
They had to shut him down and go away from him.
But he wasn't hurt when he caught that touchdown and he running off the sideline right before the half. He doing all this.
Okay.
Oh, Mark Rick, shut it down. Shut it down.
Yeah. It took 2 overtimes for them to lose that game.
They should have never lost. They had a 14-point lead.
Their defense was almost as bad as it is now. And right now it is horrendously bad. Well, don't do it. You realize they've won 3 games, given up 40 or more points?
Well, let me ask you a question.
How do you do that?
Well, who threw those interceptions? Was that the defense that threw those interceptions in that game?
No.
In which game?
Pushing it?
Huh?
In which game?
Yeah, against Georgia.
Against Georgia?
Oh, what about this year?
I don't know. Kyler Murray's he should be the Heisman front runner.
You want to put some dew on that?
Well, I'm just saying he's got a shot.
I got a shot.
Hey.
I'm not going to win.
This Friday night, it's a big deal.
It is.
If he puts up big numbers, Tua might be in some trouble.
First of all, what do you think Tua's going to do in the Iron Bowl?
Tua's been playing the Citadel.
Hold on.
Come on.
So I just want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly.
Yeah.
They played Texas, they played West Virginia, and Okie State every game. Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Okay. So everybody, see, the problem that you got is not that they played the Citadel. Is it when they played the Citadel?
You want to talk about cupcakes? I'm going to call the Citadel a cupcake.
Is LSU a cupcake? Is LSU a cupcake?
Well,
you know what? Their offense.
What about Mississippi State?
Okay.
Cupcake.
We got a lot of games this weekend to look forward to, but they start with today. Those Cowboys should be worried about Colt McCoy and the Redskins. We'll just